everybody, it's me, Mr. Mark, and I have some exciting news. Okay, every single week we get thousands and thousands of letters from kids all across the country, from our fans. We do our best to answer as many as we can, but we realize when we're answering it, we're just answering that student or that fan. And nobody else got to hear their wonderful questions or our answers. So now we're going to do Mr. Mark's Mailbag all the time, every single week. We're going to have a Mr. Mark's Mailbag where we're answering your great questions, and then everybody can hear the questions and the answers. So, are you ready to get started? Great. Question number one. Okay. Cool picture, right? Very cool. This is from Hudson in Florida. Hudson's question is, we go to so many places on our adventures, right? Hudson would like to know, how many places have I gone around the world? Great question, Hudson. I've been fortunate enough to visit about 48 of our great states in the United States. Also, I've been over in the Middle East a little bit and throughout the Caribbean, but I've not been to Africa or Antarctica or even Europe. So I'm looking forward to visiting all of those places, especially in Africa, so I could climb Mount Kilimanjaro, just like our episode, Conquering Kilimanjaro. Hopefully, I won't see Mr. Lazy there. Good job. Great question, Hudson. Next up, look at that, another wonderful picture. Dear Mr. Mark, here we go. This is from Cassandra, who lives in the great state of Washington, and she's in the first grade, she said. I love the adventure when we climbed the mountain and ran away from the Yeti. That is abominable ascent. That was a lot of fun making that episode, and it's a really cool episode. And Cassandra, her question is, have you ever climbed a mountain for real? Very good question, Cassandra. I've actually been asked this before, and yes, I have. And I've actually climbed Mount Rainier, which is in your great state of Washington. Also, Mount Whitney in California, and a few more in Colorado, and even one in New York. So I'm doing my best to climb mountains, but like I said on the last one, I can't wait to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. Good question. Thank you, Cassandra from Washington. Next up, oh wow, check this one out. Very cool. Lots of pictures of soccer, baseball, basketball, and even our episodes. Big Bad Apple, Chinese Challenge, and Super Volcano down there. So this is from Caleb, who is in Nebraska and is in the 5th grade. Caleb said that I said that you need to keep it moving every day. That is true, Caleb. And Caleb said his friends and himself, they like to ride their bikes and play tag outside. What a great way to have fun while you're exercising outside. Good job, Caleb. Your question is, what do I like to do outside for fun? Well, I like to do a lot of things outside. I like to ride my bike just like Caleb and his friends. I also like to just walk or maybe even run. I like to walk our dogs. We have 2 big, ferocious little tiny Yorkies in my household. So we take them for walks and just pretty much anything outside. It's great to be in the fresh air and the sunshine, hopefully. I'm in Orlando, Florida, so we have a lot of sunshine. But those are some of the things I like to do outside for fun and for exercise. Well, that's all the time we have this week for Mr. Mark's Mailbag. We're going to do our best to get to more and more of your questions as Mr. Mark's Mailbag continues. If you want to send in your information, send in your fan letters. A lot of you already know the address, but if you don't know the address, it's right there on the screen. You can check it out. And also, we received this very cool shirt from Valley Ridge Academy in Florida. We love when we get your swag in the mail. And so guess what? They sent me 2 shirts. One that I'm going to have a chance to wear, and another which I'm going to autograph and mail it back to them. Actually, I'm going to autograph it right now. So give me 1 second. Hang on. Keep it moving. It's not the easiest to write on a shirt, Mr. Mark. Can you see it? Right there. We're going to mail this back to Valley Ridge. And we want to thank Valley Ridge for sending us that. And if you want to send us your shirts, because we'd love to represent your school and how your school is being a healthy school by participating in Adventure to Fitness, just send it to the address there. If you send this to, I will autograph one and mail it back to you. Well, that's going to do it for this week's Mr. Mark's Mailbag. As always, kids, keep it moving.